Here we are, it's a beautiful day, and we're going to talk about dandelions. Now, now, dandelions grow everywhere, don't they, in the garden? I mean, it's considered a pest, a weed, so people try to dig them out and get rid of them. But little do they know, there's a lot of good things in the old dandelion. Now, I've just taken this one out of the ground, and as you can see, it has a very long root, and it has these kind of leaves that are shaped like a tooth, these little jagged edges. So that's where the name dandelion came from, because it's like lion's teeth. And you can use these leaves in a salad, a little bit bitter, so it's best to get them when they're sort of very young. You can use the root as well. There's many uses for this. I mean, if you actually look at the root, it goes deep down into the earth, and this is considered a plant that was very strongly associated with the dark side of the moon, Hecate, the underworld. Earth energy. Now, if you've ever tried to pull a dandelion out of the ground, usually when you dig it out, you pull it out and the root stays in the ground. This plant just wants to stay in the earth. And it's a beautiful plant. If you know how to use it, the properties are very, very good. It's very good liver cleanser. And some people make wine out of it, and they make beer out of it as well. There are many more properties as well, because the lovely golden yellow flower is very symbolic of the sun, and this actually is associated or ruled by the planet Jupiter and ruled by the element of air, and has like a secondary ruler, which is the planet Mercury, which is also the colour yellow. It's symbolised by the air element, because when the flower changes into these seedlings on the top here, you see how it's blowing. That's considered to be connected with the air element. And there's some good magic you can do with these. Things we used to do when we was a child was you'd take a dandelion and you'd hold it in your hand, and you'd think of something that you really wanted, something simple like perhaps an ice cream, and you'd hold the dandelion and you'd think about what you want, and you would cast it to the wind, knowing that the magic is done and that the thing you want manifested will happen. Magically, it's also good for divination. If you are doing tarot card reading or using a crystal ball or magic mirror, take an infusion of the root. If you dry this root out, wash it, dry it and put it in the oven and cook it, then use the chopped up finely ground root. You can use this as like a coffee substitute, but using it before a divination will enhance your psychic abilities, so you can see more into the cards, or using rune stones or the tarot, or whatever you're using, whatever tool you have. This can help you, and it's good for like prophet dreams. The leaves can be dried, and you can burn those if you want to summon spirits, or you want to communicate with the other world. It's kind of a plant between two worlds, as it were, because it's symbolic of being in the ground and above the earth. Now, because the dandelion root is this way, it's kind of symbolic of a body. There's legs and there's kind of a body, and a lot of these were used as like puppet magic in voodoo spells and rituals, that sort of thing. But as I say, you can use the leaves of the dandelion. It's good in any kind of magic that is to do with like being stable or connected to the earth magic. If you want some kind of stability in your life, then you could use the dandelion. And beautiful little plant, and please don't put weed killer on them and kill them. Use them, because they're there to be used. And the more you relate to plants and the more you relate to these kind of things, the more you'll start to understand their magical properties. So there it is, the dandelion. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. If you break off the base of the dandelion, you will get this like milky sap. Now, you can use this on warts if you dab it on the wart, or any skin condition. It usually heals very good. It's very good for that kind of thing. So there we have it, the magic of the dandelion. And what a lovely plant, herb, weed, whatever you want to call it. A useful plant it is. So thank you for watching, and good magic.
Play the game with every blow you bring.